really proud of what we accomplished, the successful missions that night and going forward.
That is not what the reporter saw in the text chat. Also facing scrutiny, Mike Waltz, President Trump's national security advisor. Waltz is the one who accidentally added a journalist from The Atlantic to the chat about the Yemen strikes. Trump blamed one of Waltz's unnamed lower-level staffers for the gaffe, but Waltz says he, quote, takes full responsibility, though he also suggested that the journalist may have somehow infiltrated the chat. The journalist saying that is not true. And in just about 2 hours, the nation's top intelligence officials will be back on Capitol Hill. They're sure to face a lot more fiery questions about all of this from outraged House Democrats after they struggled to defend that group chat yesterday. CNN's Alex Marquardt joining me now from Washington. It was a pretty sharp comments from Democrats, particularly, about what happened, and the answers left a lot to be desired for a lot of folks.
They certainly did, Sarah. The Director of National Intelligence, CIA Director, they were absolutely hammered yesterday. That hearing in the Senate Intelligence Committee really fanning the flames of this story, which will now be picked up in the House Intelligence Committee this morning, just about 2 hours from now. Perhaps less so on the Republican side, because Republicans are largely falling in line with the Trump administration, but certainly from Democrats. The Trump administration is still very much struggling to explain how Jeffrey Goldberg was added to that chat and how what was said in that chat, as they claim, was not classified. Now, as you noted, Mike Waltz, National Security Advisor, has claimed responsibility for setting up the group, but the Trump administration's top officials continue to insist that what was said in there was not classified. Let's just remind our audience what Goldberg reported that Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, put in there about this Yemen operation. He said it was operational details, targets, weapons, and attack sequencing. And yet, all of those things, according to Gabbard and Ratcliffe, were not classified. Take a listen to what they told the Senate yesterday.
My communications, to be clear, in the Signal message group were entirely permissible and lawful and did not include classified information.
There was no classified material that was shared in that.
So then, if there's no classified material, share it with the committee. You can't have it both ways. These are important jobs. This is our national security.
So, Sarah, at different times, Ratcliffe and Gabbard both deferred to Pete Hegseth, putting the onus on the Secretary of Defense to answer these questions, appearing to place some of the blame on him. As we heard there, he is sticking to his guns. He's doubling down. He's saying that he did not text any war plans, but he notably did not answer the question of whether he declassified that information. That's where he could get into some trouble here. That is what we are going to see the Democrats, certainly on the House Intelligence Committee, zero in on today. That question of what was in that chat and whether it was classified. And as you heard Senator Warner there saying, well, if it's not classified, then you can show it to us. Sarah?
And the reporter ostensibly could reveal exactly what was in it and show what was in it. If it is unclassified, we will see how this plays out. Lots more happening on Capitol Hill today. Alex Marquardt, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.